And to officially start na this webinar, I'd like to give the floor to Ms. Amaya Vargas to give us a quick overview about IPSYSTEMS. Yan, Ms. Amaya.
Thank you, Ms. Sam, for the introduction. Hello, partners. Good afternoon. Again, I'm Amaya Vargas, one of the channel specialists of IT Systems. So let me share my screen po. Ask ko lang po if visible na sa side nila.
Yes, visible.
Yes po.
Thank you. So first of all, I would like to thank you for attending this info session wherein you will get to know more about IP systems. And of course, for our main topic for this afternoon, you will learn more about the fundamental difference between EDR and XDR. So in this presentation, my goal is to give you an idea of who we are as a company, our mission and vision, what are the industries we serve, of course, our growing customer base, then what can you expect from us or what we can do for your company, and lastly, your organization's challenges and requirements. To start, just to give you a brief background of who we are, IP System is a value-added distributor of cybersecurity solutions. And recently lang po, we have cleared another big milestone in the history of our organization. We have celebrated our 15th year anniversary in the business. So 15 years na rin po kami nagsisecure ng data, systems, endpoints, applications, networks, and more. By the way, our head office is located in Ortigas, Pasig City. Meron din po kami sa Mandaluyong branch. And of course, we are very proud to say that we have opened our provincial offices in Cebu and Davao this year. Our vision naman po as a company is to be the thought leader in the Philippine market on cybersecurity and to be a positive enabler of change in the IT community. So we do this po by sharing our knowledge and expertise. If you will look at our Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter accounts, you will see how active we are in social media because ini-aim po talaga namin is to educate not only our clients but the Filipinos in general about the importance of internet security. When it comes to our mission, we are very straightforward and we set this as a challenge to ourselves. So our mission is to secure 1,000 active customers by 2025. And we do this po by keeping network, data infrastructure, and the Filipino people safe from cyber threats and vulnerabilities while adhering to our core values. And to give you an idea po of who we are right now sa aming mission, as of January 2022, we have a total of 718 clients. And we still have a few years to make it 8,000. We believe naman po that our partners have a huge contribution to achieving our mission. So at IP Systems, we have 4 solutions that are specifically focused on endpoint and network security, remote access and monitoring security, email and data security, cybersecurity training and certification. And aside from that, we also offer services such as professional network cabling, cybersecurity consultation, technical and product training, support and maintenance, email hosting, and lastly, business continuity, design, and planning. In line with this, here are the brands that we carry. We have Bitdefender, SonicWall, PRTG, and TeamViewer as the core products of IP Systems. First, we have Bitdefender. It's our flagship brand, and we have been carrying this as the Philippines' exclusive distributor since 2007. It's an antivirus and endpoint security solution. And this will be discussed further by our speakers later. So next, we have SonicWall. It's one of our newest products for 2022. It has a boundless cybersecurity solution wherein we have next-generation firewall, switches, VPN, antivirus, and even email security solutions. Next, we have PRTG. It's our solutions for network monitoring. And of course, we have TeamViewer. These solutions enables online remote support and remote access on your computers and even mobile devices located anywhere and anytime. Aside from that, we have other products. We have Oxygen. It's an email and collaboration software. Next, we have Pharonix. Then under Pharonix, we have a reboot to restore solution called Deep Freeze, which is very helpful po for schools, institutions, or companies that have a large of volumes of PCs that are needed to be maintained. Next, we have Active Image Protector under Actify. It's an image-based backup and recovery solution. Next, we also have here InfoSec. It's our partner for cybersecurity training, education, and certification. Then we have SitePoint Penetrator. It's a tool that is used for vulnerability scanning and assessment, or VAPP. Next, we have Endpoint Protector. It's our solutions for data loss prevention. And of course, meron din po tayong Veriato. It's our product for employee monitoring where you can monitor every activity na ginagawa po ni employee. Next, we have RDX. It's our solutions for backup and archiving, which is very portable and durable. And lastly, we have EasyNock. It's our network access control solution. So now that you have the idea regarding our products and solutions, let's now proceed with our industry coverage. So here at IP Systems, we have served clients across all these sectors. We have from manufacturing distribution, government, telecommunications technology and media, public service, and banking and finance. For our growing customer base ng various businesses across different sectors. We have from government, education, food and beverage, hospitality. We also have for healthcare, BPO companies, telecommunications and technology, energy, construction and manufacturing, and many more. So these companies po have trusted us for their cybersecurity requirement. Next, if you were able to recall our mission statement, coincidentally, it ties up very closely with the National Cybersecurity Plan 2022. It is a guideline that was created and will be adopted by the DICT in cooperation with the CICC, which aims to encourage the employees of every organization to have a proper cybersecurity training. In summary po, the National Cybersecurity Plan 2022 is meant to address the urgency to protect the nation's critical infrastructures, government networks, SMEs, and even large corporations. So, in order po to help our clients, we partnered with InfoSec, a training institutions that helps to educate, empower, and train employees about cyber risk and security. And our main goal for this is to raise cybersecurity awareness for all the employees, be it in the private and government sector, especially na rin po sa mga non-IT, to keep their organization safe from potential threats. And also, as an IT distributor of cybersecurity brands, we actively study the Data Privacy Act so that we can help our clients to comply with the technical security requirements of the DPA. So for a better understanding, let's define first what is DPA, or Data Privacy Act of 2012. DPA, it's a law that seeks to protect all forms of information, be it in the private, personal, and even sensitive information of every organizations. And we are very proud to say that these award-winning and trusted cybersecurity brands that we have partnered with has complied with the technical security requirements of the DPA. This includes solutions under encryption. We have Bitdefender, RDX, and Endpoint Protector. For access control, we have EasyNock, Endpoint Protector, and Bitdefender. For malware protection, we have Bitdefender and SonicWall. And of course, for data backups in case of physical or technical incident, we have Active Image Protector under Actify. And lastly, for process of vulnerabilities assessment and regular testing, we have SecPoint Penetrator. Then to summarize po what I have discussed, here's what we can do for your clients. We can secure their endpoints, networks, emails, and data. We have a world-class tools for remote access, support, and employee monitoring. We provide a comprehensive cybersecurity training and certification program. And of course, we provide professional services such as data migration, email hosting, technical and product trainings, and so on. Lastly, sharing with you how IP systems stand by our mission to contribute to nation building that goes beyond our tagline and results in sustainable achievements. So we provide scholarship programs that aims to help struggling students through our partner colleges. So ina-allocate po namin yung 1% of our net income to fund their academic journey. So, syempre po, here at IP Systems, we believe that giving back to the community is the best way to share our success. And of course, we also have our internship program where we help the students to gain a working experience by assigning them to different businesses departments like sa sales, marketing, technical support, and so on. You can also visit our website for the full extent of our products and solutions. And again, this is Ameya from IP Systems Inc. We secure the data you value. That will be all for my presentation. Thank you and have a great day. Miss
All
Sam?
right. Thank you for that very comprehensive presentation of our solutions and services, Ameya. Okay, so without further ado, let's go straight to our next presenter to discuss more about the fundamental difference between Bitdefender's EDR and XDR, their features, capabilities, and more. Here's Mr. Ryan Caballero. Okay, so, by the way, everyone, if you have any questions, we would be more than happy to answer them after the presentation. So, just type your questions lang po muna in the chat box, and then we will attend to that later. Thank you so much, Ryan.
Okay, yun po. Thank you, Maya, for the company profile presentation. And again, good afternoon, everyone. First, let me just share lang po muna yung aking slide. Let me know po if visible na po sa end nyo or sa side nyo po.
Yes po, visible.
Yes po, visible.
Okay. Thank you po. And, again, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for attending or joining us today for our Bitdefender webinar, which we'll be discussing, or I will be presenting po Bitdefender's EDR and XDR, and we will talk about how Bitdefender's business solutions are built to help you become more resilient in the face of growing cyber risk. Okay, so again, my name is Ryan Caballero. I'm one of the senior solution specialists of IP Systems. Okay. So first, let's have a quick sneak peek on how we all know Bitdefender's technology are working along with each other. So with their integrated technologies and services that we deliver, of course, to you, our customers, let's take it into account that Bitdefender have 4 pillars of protection, or they really have 4 pillars. Yeah. Okay, so on the first pillar, we have here this risk analytics and hardening, or technically the pre-hardening stage of Bitdefender. Okay, for example, we have here a technology for our email security. Okay, so we all know naman po na email security is one of your primary way of contact. Yeah. So since it's the primary way of our contact, is ano rin siya, major target din siya talaga ng mga hackers. Okay? So dito po si Bitdefender, nire-reduce niya yung mga attack surface. Okay? Then second pillar, we have here the prevention. So in here we have our Bitdefender have the capability to stop or block yung mga threats, even it's unknown, or of course the unknown threats. Yeah. So for example, we have here the dynamic machine learning. So dito po si Bitdefender, nililesen niya yung mga false positive detections, and at the same time, napipredict niya yung mga advanced attacks, and binablock na rin niya yun. Then we also have here network attack defense. Okay, so especially sa mga type of brute force attack, mga password stealers. Yeah, so Bitdefender have the prevention for that kind of scenarios. Then third, we have here the detection and response. So Bitdefender will give us a visualization on the actions that was detected or that was made. Yeah, so in our network, inside our network. Okay, so Bitdefender can give us a detection, even a on a suspicious stage or activity pa lang. And then, of course, we can conduct here incident visualization or yan, root cause analysis on ano ba talaga yung detection ni Bitdefender na yan. Then lastly, they have services as well. So ito po, technically, you will have direct services from Bitdefender. So especially in terms of threat hunting. So all of this, ano po nito, ang apat na pillars nito, all of these results in a best class of security, efficacy, and smart, at the same time effective, ano po siya, ibig sabihin, effective na incident response, plus visualization reports, even mga dashboard, enabling a single panel glass of visibility. Okay, so without further ado, let's proceed with our first agenda, which is the EDR. Yeah. So EDR stands for Endpoint Detection and Response. Okay? So for some of you, or all of, I believe you have heard about EDR or kung ano po si EDR. Okay, so first we must address what is the purpose of having an EDR and how does it help you talaga or yung inyo pong organization, especially in cyber threats. Okay? So first, EDR shows how precisely a potential threat works and its context in your environment. So si Bitdefender po will give you tinatawag ng tree graph on, let's say, which endpoint nag-start yung detection or suspicious activity na yon, ano yung mga naging process, and even ano yung mga pwedeng maging detection. Yeah. So if yung detection mo na to, itatag lang ba as again a false positive or detected talaga siya as a threat or malware. Okay? Then second, Bitdefender po or EDR will give us a response or recommendations. Yan. That indicates ano po yung mga steps na need nating gawin, of course, to remediate or to mitigate that that attack. So it's either we isolate the endpoint, kill the process, conduct sandbox analysis or investigation. For further details. Yeah. And then from there, we can also see a MITRE techniques na ginamit po ni hacker. Then lastly, of course, the reason or the importance of having EDR is to ease the burden on our IT or sa atin po. Yeah. Since si Bitdefender will give us an easy to understand visual guides, highlight, and critical paths. Yeah. Then below are the technologies that we can utilize for our EDR functions or features. But here we have added one of our key feature or functions in the EDR sensor. So dito po, you can see security telemetry. Okay? So security telemetry is kind of a technology that it's only available po in the Business Security Enterprise license of Bitdefender. So it will allow you to send raw events data from any endpoints going to your, let's say, Splunk and integrations. Okay. Then again, to reduce the operation burden sa atin, in Bitdefender EDR we have two options. Okay, so first we can go with the APP with EDR, or second we can go with the EDR standalone. Okay, so of course the advantage in Bitdefender it can integrate even if you are using an existing security architecture or other third-party antivirus. So Bitdefender EDR is fully compatible with any antivirus solution. Okay. So again, it minimizes operational burden to cloud delivered and low maintenance. So yung EDR naman po ni Bitdefender is easy to deploy and integrate. Yeah. So wala po tayong magiging problem pagdating sa integration. So it's a lightweight agent, this is a low space memory, bandwidth, and pagkain ng CPU resources. Yeah. Next, we have here the what they call anomaly defense. Okay. So what is anomaly defense is advanced machine learning technology that baseline system services and monitor po yung mga stealthy attack techniques. So it will able to protect us or our custom applications from malicious attack. So dito po si Bitdefender it will give us a report, some kind of report na kapag nagkakaroon na nga po ng suspicious activity inside our network. Yeah, so from there we can conduct a response adequately to cyber threats. So for the reports, there will be a MITRE events tagging or mga indicators of compromise. So this technology does not need reconfiguration. So it will be automatically included as soon as you added the EDR sensor. Okay. So again, anomaly defense baseline system resources to spotlight yung mga unusual behavior po. Then next, we have here the security telemetry. Again, if you can recall po kanina sa aking mga previous slide, ito po yung mga key feature or key functions po of EDR, Bitdefender's EDR. Okay. So again, as you can see, it will send raw events detections or data from any endpoints, from our endpoints, going to, for example, a Splunk. Yeah, so it's a SIEM or SIEM integrations. So this method is purposely for threat hunting. Yeah. So for example, we can show a detection here for logging in, logging out, pagka may mga nag-edit or nagde-delete ng ating registry, yan for yan mga type of pwede nating makita. Yan. Okay. Then Bitdefender, ito po just a quick overview, although we will have a quick demo later on. So ito po is the interface or yung itsura po ni Bitdefender EDR. Okay, so lahat po ng nakikita natin dito or yung detections na ni Bitdefender dito is on a stage of suspicious or pinaghihinalaan pa lang niya. So meaning on this stage, pwede na po tayo agad makapag-conduct ng response. Yan, for example, sa HR department. Yan. So let's say nakita natin na itong endpoint na to is under ng HR or accounting department. So nakita natin na talaga nagra-run siya ng illegal command line. So it's really a suspicious detection. So bakit nga magra-run yung HR or yung accounting natin ng ganitong command line? So from there agad we can conduct a response. Yeah? So Bitdefender again will give us an easy to understand guides or recommendations. Yeah. So dito po add ko na lang din na dito pala makita natin kung gaano ka-severe yung itong attack na to. So may tinatawag silang confidence score. So from 100 to 10 and then 100 being the highest. Okay. So from here we can view a graph. Yeah. So once nagkaroon tayo ng detection. Okay. So ito naman po is the sample scenario of an attack in our tinatawag extended incident. Yeah. So in EDR or incident response, you will notice or see there that you can only view one endpoint. Okay. But in the extended incident po, we can view more endpoints. So not just one endpoint. Okay. So dito makikita natin si attacker na gumamit siya ng email to send a malicious attachment to our end users. Then of course that infected attachment was opened by one of our users siguro out of curiosity. Then after doon, once na ma-open, yan yung suspicious attachment na yon, doon na po nagkakaroon ng tinatawag na lateral movement. And from there, the data or some data will be sent or some data from our end will be taken from our endpoints. So dito rin, lastly, makikita natin yung command and control or kung saan siya nag-exit po. Yeah. So again, it's called an extended incident of Bitdefender's EDR. But we will discuss naman po si Bitdefender XDR. So again, si Bitdefender XDR is more than it's more than that. Okay, so again, it can provide more insights or more context from not just our endpoints again, but for other natin, mga servers or IoT resources. Yeah. Okay, so let's proceed on XDR. So XDR stands for Extended Detection and Response. So XDR is an advanced threat protection with out-of-the-box analytics with rich security context for correlation of disparate alerts. So through automated and guided reactions, mga situations can be quickly triage and attacks can be contained. Again, in XDR, technically it provides more information again or context. So with automated evidence gathered inside our network or inside our infrastructure, and the root cause analysis across our endpoints, again, even cloud, identity, such as Active Directory, network, and productivity applications. Yeah. So we can expose the entire scale of our or yung entire scale of the attack. So connecting yung mga incidents across times. But first, Bitdefender was named a strong performer last second quarter by Forrester Wave. Yeah. Especially in ADR and XDR. Yeah. So, paano nga nagwo-work yung technology ni or si si XDR? Yan. So again, it can collect not just our endpoints or servers, but it can also collect other servers and applications. So andiyan na po si network, yan si Office 365, Active Directory, Azure Active Directory, and even si AWS for cloud. Again, kapag na-integrate na natin yung mga servers or yung mga need natin ipasok sa ating XDR, so of course, on the first stage, magkakaroon ng detection. Okay? So under ng detection, meron tayong mga technologies na mag-work or mag-trigger. Okay? So based on the behavioral analysis or detections. And then of course, yung mga embedded threat intelligence or machine learning ni Bitdefender. Then of course, along with that is the security analytics. Okay? And then once na nagkaroon ng detection, si Bitdefender, it will, they will correlate that. Then they will view or give you an event correlation. Yeah? And then even mga MITRE techniques and even mga procedures. Yan. So nagbibigay si Bitdefender ng mga such information. Yeah. Then once na makorelate na po ni Bitdefender lahat yung or naging detection na yon, tsaka niya tayo bibigyan ng visual or yung tinatawag na tree graph. Yan. So dito makikita natin saan talaga nag-start, ano yung ginawang process, saan yung mga affected endpoints or mga ano na yung affected servers. Yan. Then once nakita natin yung visualization na binigay ni Bitdefender, from there we can conduct an investigation. So again, of course, the requirements of using or the having of EDR or XDR is dapat meron or you have a knowledge about or how to use an EDR yan, or XDR. Okay, so technically, ito na yung gumagawa na ng threat hunting, forensics investigation or collections. Yan. And then once na we have finalize na itong let's say detection na to is threat talaga. Yan. So there we can conduct a response. Yan. So again, Bitdefender will give us recommendations, yan, yung mga easy to understand mga guides. Then yeah, from there, as either yung mga bibigay natin or yung mga binibigay yung Bitdefender is yun yung mga actions na need natin talaga. Okay, so next, for example, here, ayun po, since we have the capability to integrate our Office 365, yan, so ito na po yung mga sample detection or, yeah, pag nagkaroon ng ganitong sample detection, ito po yung pwede natin gawin or yung mga example. Yan. So, for here, let's say ito po, yung spear phishing attempts. Yan. So, si user nakaka-receive siya ng email with the, a body na or included yung mga URL. So, again, email is a primary way of or mga major target talaga siya ng mga hackers. So hindi maiwasan, especially out of yung mga, let's be honest, yung mga employees natin are not talaga sila technical. So minsan out of curiosity, ino-open lang nila basta-basta or kiniklik na lang basta-basta yung mga links na yon. So yun yung mga one of the reason kung bakit nagkakaroon ng mga breaches. Yan. So dito merong mga binibigay na for example, pwedeng gawin or actions kapag nagkaroon na po ng breaches. So it's either first we delete the email across that Office 365 account or organization, or we really need to suspend yung ating Office 365 account. Yeah. And next we have sample detection or for our Active Directory. Yeah. So again, Active Directory, dito po natin ilalagay lahat ng ating mga accounts, yan, so mga end users natin. So ito po, sample scenario kapag nagkakaroon na ng mga suspicious logins. Ayan. So yung mga brute force attack, yan, yung mga pass the hash attacks or pass the ticket. Yan. So dito po, Bitdefender again will give us, for example, a suggestion or recommendation. So first, we can disable ang ating Active Directory account, or we will conduct a forced password reset no sa mismong AD natin. Okay. Next naman po, ito na yung sa ating network sensor. So although dito po wala pong binibigay si Bitdefender na recommendations, but again we can provide or do our parang internal actions on our side. Yan. So kapag nagkakaroon po ng lateral movement, yan, brute force attempts or port scanning. So again, Bitdefender will have will have protection if we are using again Bitdefender. So meron naman tayong or we are assured naman po na we are protected since Bitdefender are have protection for this kind of attempts or attacks, yan, like brute force scanning or port scanning. Okay, the next is the AWS. Okay, so naman po, we all know naman, we are switching na papunta talaga sa cloud. Yan, so marami na rin na gumagamit nitong AWS. Yan. Although dito wala pong binibigay na suggestion or recommendation si Bitdefender, but again, we can conduct an internal natin, actions or investigation. So dito, Bitdefender will give us a detection kapag si user naglalagi siya from multiple regions or iba-iba yung IP niya. Yan, so kapag ganun talaga, magdududa ka na. Yan, lalo na kung iba-ibang IP or region yung ginagamit ng user na yan. Okay? Then next naman po, a sample scenario on how XDR works inside our environment. Okay, so for sensors such as sa Office 365 natin, yan sa EDR and Active Directory. Okay? So for initial compromise, si hacker magsisend siya ng suspicious attachment, yan, on let's say kay one of our end users, yan. And of course, again, once na ma-open yung suspicious attachment na yon, doon na mag-start nga po yung tinatawag na lateral movement, yan, yung data infiltration or data exfiltration, yan, or yun na mag-start, yan, yung ransomware deployment. Okay, so dito mag-review natin, yan, yung naging detections na yon, and then lastly, kung saan siya nag-exit, kung let's say sa ang IP yung ginamit niya. Ayan. Okay. So actually that will be all with my presentation, but I will show you a quick demo po of my account of Bitdefender EDR and XDR. So let me just share lang po yung aking screen. So for a while lang po nagkaroon lang po ng technical sa aking Microsoft Teams.
Hello everyone. So while waiting po for the screen ni Ryan na maging okay, so i-inform ko na po kayo ahead of time para naman hindi kayo masushook later. Kasi we have 4 extra 500 pesos na Shopee voucher. So kung sino man sa inyo dyan yung gustong mag-share ng insights or takeaways nila regarding dito sa presentation ni Ryan, feel free to volunteer and then you'll win 500 pesos Shopee voucher. Okay? So yan, thank you. Yes, Sir Joel, you can. Later po, after the demo. Okay, baka mamaya makatulog na yung mga attendees natin. So habang inaantay pa rin natin, pwede nang mag-start, Sir Joel. Umpisahan mo na. Ano yung takeaway mo dun sa first na diniscuss ni Ryan regarding EDR and XDR? Please open your camera din po, sir? Para makita rin po namin kayo.
Okay, noted.
Thank you.
Mhm. So, opening.
Yes. And good afternoon, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay. I think the takeaway for this, ma'am, with the products of Bitdefender is that it could actually work with other platform like Office 365 and other of your other products that you guys have. So I think that's the takeaway. So it could seamlessly work without any, manual intervention since it's already customized for each, other platform to work with it. So I think that's the takeaway on this, ma'am.
Yan, thank you so much for sharing that, Sir Joel. So congratulations, you won 500 pesos Shopee voucher. So may I ask, sir, from what company po kayo?
Uh, Payreto, ma'am. Payreto Services Inc. It's a fintech
Ayan.
company.
Mhm. Okay, so na-take note na yan ng aming marketing team dahil marireceive nyo yung voucher nyo via email later. So thank you so much for your takeaways, sir. How about questions? Do you have any question regarding the presentation?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I do use different, actually international known system like Qualys. It's a well-known penetration system. I do PCI compliance for our company here in the Philippines. I do actually represent our company abroad for this matter. So the only thing that I have for this presentation is that it should have a comparison with Bitdefender and Windows Defender because Windows Defender is actually a built-in, antivirus for the operating systems that we have. So for Bitdefender to go into and kind of actually compete with this product because this is a well-known company, Microsoft is a well-known company, it should have been shown what is your benefit of trying to actually acquire Bitdefender. So with that in mind, people could already, actually see the benefit of, taking these products or actually implementing it. Since I'm also implementing a more or less 200 plus employees, systems from different parts of the Philippines for our main company in the Europe. So yeah, I would think it's best that we do a comparison of what's available for us now. That's it,
All
ma'am.
right. Yes, thank you so much, no, sir, for suggesting that. And don't worry, in the future, we might be able to do that. So I think Ryan would have something to say regarding that. Ryan?
Okay. Again, everyone, my sincere apologies po to have a technical problem with my applications, especially kay Microsoft Teams. But ayun po, Sir Joel, tama po sir, no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Apo, yan. Sir, yes sir, yung question niyo po is regarding the difference or the advantage of Bitdefender against Windows Defender, sir, if I'm not mistaken. Tama po ba?
Yes, sir. Since they have, some of the similarities already, it's able to detect, so on and so forth. And Windows Defender is already embedded to the operating system. So if we are to actually use Bitdefender for a wide range, for the whole company, actually we should have shown, what's the benefit because we are actually paying for Bitdefender while the Windows Defender is actually free. There's a big difference. So I think the difference of showing what's the advantage for the paid should have been shown so that the people might actually be enticed to actually buy the product. That's how I would do it. I'm not, I'm just saying actually I'm
Yes sir.
wanting to see because of course from my end if I want to actually buy this we are actually on the process of buying other products, security products because of the compliance. So of course I would want to see now, with the current trend that we have, we also wanted to see, like me, the professional IT and the other ITs as well here would want to see the similarities so that or the difference so that at least we could, market it
Yes
or
sir.
at least propose it to our CEO or something like that.
Yes sir, I understand po. Yeah. Sir, good input yun. Yes sir, first siguro I can say that we ito po, pwede naman namin sir sabihin talaga na Bitdefender have an advantage over Windows Defender. But to ano sir talaga to properly understand or for you to understand or to ano po parang mas ma-appreciate niyo po yan yung advantage ng Bitdefender na sinasabi namin. So actually we can set meeting talaga po to present the full-blown features of Bitdefender. Okay, so siguro sir ano ko na para spoiler alert yung isa sa mga advantage po yung ni Bitdefender antivirus is yung ano po the management console. Yeah. So from there we can ano po do a lot of things. Yan. So ano po compare kay ano po. Me personally sir sa aking ano po desktop, yes, I am using a Windows Defender but may mga times kasi sir na parang nakukulangan ako simula nung nagamit ko po si Bitdefender. So actually sa Bitdefender sir marami ka pa pang pwedeng gawin, not just ano po, di lang talaga sila nagfo-focus sa protection. So kung ano diyan, isa na rin diyan yung paggamit ng policy. Yan. So to control yung mga ginagawa din ng ating mga end users. So mapa-work from home man yan or ano po sa office. Yan, so sa premises natin. So again sir, we offer separate meetings or presentation on that. Then actually we can ano din po give you a trial or license trial of Bitdefender for you to really test it on your environment po. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sure, you're welcome po.
Thank
So,
you
yun
so
po,
much,
sorry.
Ryan.
Thank you.
So,
Yes, Sam.
yeah, thank you so much, Sir Joel, no, for that insights, and we'll take note of that. So, Ryan, do you have any more to share sa mga attendees natin? Or,
Eto. Sorry, again, sorry po. Karoon lang talaga ng problem. But ito po, a sample or yung I will be conducting a demo of Bitdefender's EDR and XDR. Okay? So again, ito po, I'm using my cloud account. So my license here is, ano po, I'm using a Bitdefender Business Security Enterprise with an XDR add-ons. Okay? So siguro, pusin muna tayo kay EDR. So under siya ng endpoint incidents. So if you can recall kanina po, dun sa ating presentation, I have explained na kung ano po yung mga dito nakikita. So again, suspicious activity or na pinaghihinalaan pala ni Bitdefender. Okay, so kita natin dito yung severity score. Yan. So 100 being the highest. And yung mga ano po, initial information. Para mas makita natin siya in detail. Okay. So we can view the graph. Yan. So makikita natin kung saang, let's say, servers o endpoint siya nag-start. And then ano yung naging process and ano yung naging detection. Yan. So this detection, again, ano pa lang siya, suspicious. Okay? So let's say ito po, ito is a type of command line. Yeah? So especially in our ano po, sa mga IT, yan, gumagamit na command line. So minsan natatag siya ni Bitdefender as suspicious talaga. Okay? So again, dito po pwede natin siyang i-exclude or i-whitelist po. Yeah. But ito, if we are not familiar or ito talaga is bago sa ating environment, we can totally block this detection. Okay. And then dito naman sa detected threats, all of these detections or informations are yung ano po, yung mga nagawan na ng actions ng Bitdefender. Yan. So again, we can view the graph or for much detailed information sa endpoint nag-start, ano yung application na yun, ano yung naging process. Yan. And Bitdefender na-detect niya talaga to as malware. So ito, makita natin yung mga file info. Yan. So ano yung execution time, sinong user yon. Okay. Then pwede natin i-block totally yung hash niya o yung detection na to. So. And then next, extended incident. So dito na po papasok si XDR. So again, XDR is not this not just focus only on one endpoint, but it can also monitor or protect yung ating mga servers or IoTs. Yan. So, gaya nga po nun, ni Office 365, Active Directory, Azure AD, yan, AWS. Yan. So, same dito, review natin. Ito for initial information. So, yung mga highlights. Yan. And then yung mga, sinasabi ko po kanina ng mga MITRE TTPs or tactics, techniques, and procedures. Yan. Also here, we have the capability to view yung graph. Yan. So dito nakikita na natin yung activity. So ito po, galing siya dito sa workstation na to. And then nag-jump up siya or kapag interact siya dito sa server pa na to. Yan. And then dito, pwede natin gawin or mga pwedeng actions po. Ayan. So dito po, ayan, isolate, delete the Office 365 account, disable yung account na yun. Ayan, so and so on. Okay, so marami pong actions na mga binibigay o pwede ibigay si Bitdefender based on the detections po. So, ayun po, again, if for ano po, to really test or appreciate this ano po, this feature, especially sa mga existing ano po natin, Bitdefender user. Yan, so we can conduct again POC, yan, or give you a trial. Yan. For some of you naman po na bago or ito, na first time niyo po makita si Bitdefender, we can set a meeting. Okay? So for ano po, to proper introduce yan, or to better understand si Bitdefender po ano po ba yung mga advantage niya against other antivirus. O yan, specifically kay ano po, Windows Defender. Yun. So, Sam, actually, that sums up my presentation and demo. So, maybe let's proceed now with the Q&A.
Ayan, thank you so much, Ryan, no, for that in-depth presentation of EDR and XDR. So, again, thank you so much, Sir Joel, kanina dun sa takeaway mo. And then kanina meron din ditong nag-volunteer pa na isa pang mag-advise regarding dun sa ano yung natutunan niya sa present mo. So, Sir Kachin Bagangan, please open your camera and please share what is your takeaway dito sa ating webinar. And you can ask na rin po yung questions mo. Yan. Hi, Sir Kachin. Nakamute po kayo, sir.
Hello, can you hear me? Hey.
Yes.
Sorry, medyo sa mas product yung tanong ko kasi may current problem with right now with my SIM detection vendor. Is anong nangyayari kasi we do have internally developed applications, of course, and they are being tagged by this vendor as unknown application, which is 99% true kasi internally developed and it's internally intended to be used. Now, syempre, ang mangyayari muna yung block and then we introduce the hash for exception and such. Now, does your Bitdefender EDR have this preemptive na klase ng solution wherein we can introduce it by behavioral monitoring na lang na kapag nanggaling sa endpoint na to, dinevelop dito, baka pwedeng paki-accept na. Parang ganon. And syempre, hindi naman namin, I would have the recommendation, syempre sasabihin sa akin na, uy, teka lang, di ba mas maganda kung pati yung endpoint na panggagalingan, secure natin. I know, I understand. But if we take the responsibility of sandboxing that endpoint, tapos yung manggagaling, example lang naman, kung sakaling si Bitdefender, babantayan na lang lahat ng apps na ma-develop galing sa endpoint na yung papalabas will be on exception or any other method na meron kayo. Para ganon. Para hindi block muna bago exempt, garang ganon. Kung meron ganun na may offer si Bitdefender, especially on the EDR part, on the EDR solution.
Okay, sir, thank you for the question. So, dito, sir, your question is about your self-developed application, sir? Tama ko ba?
Oo, kasi yung current na solution natin, third part vendor type din naman yung pang-detect ko ngayon. Kaya lang, ang ugali niya kasi, kapag internally, meron kasi silang out-of-the-box feature, which is, ang category na is unknown application, which is hindi mo na matatanggal, which is normal, that's fine, it's industry standard anyway. Kaya lang, may mga internally developed na app na unknown application naman talaga. 99% true because it's internally developed, hindi naman talaga siya nasa market and it's intended for internal use. Binablock ngayon upon development, upon deployment. Tapos, i-introduce na lang namin for exception and such para lang ma-open. Para lang mabuksan, para lang magamit namin. Parang medyo annoying yung mangyayari muna yung block bago yung exception. Parang baka meron namang if Bitdefender can provide especially on its EDR solution na parang preemptive na case na baka merong behavior monitoring na kapag nanggaling or na-develop ito or may hash na to, paki-exempt na. Parang or paki-accept na. Parang pwede bang gawa ng ganung policy? Is there's like a pre-configured one na pwedeng ilagay sa Bitdefender? Kumbaga gaano kalawak yung pagiging manageability nito?
Okay, sir. So, yes, sir. Ano naman, sir, I believe na even other AV kapag talaga may mga self-developed websites, applications na detect talaga nila, sir. Yan. So again, na-side naman natin, we can prove yun, na-safe naman talaga yung application na yun or yung kung ano man yung ginagamit natin yung website na yun. So in Bitdefender, sir, sa detection, pagdating sa EDR, meron siya tinatawag na custom rules. Yan. So dito po we can exclude detection. So as of now, ang available sa kanya for exclusion, pwede natin, sir, ano po yung process, yung file connection. Kumbaga, sir, mag-input tayo ng value na kapag na-meet to ni Bitdefender is hindi niya siya lalabas doon or di siya ma-detect as suspicious or threat. Yan, kumbaga. So I believe,
Okay.
sir, with this naman, kay Bitdefender, as far as in my experience, sir, we can exclude naman, sir, yung mga self-developed na applications or even mga websites, sir.
We can exclude, gaya nga nung sa existing kasi namin, we can exclude, pero mangyayari muna yung block. Bago natin sasabihin, i-request sa kanya, hindi, paki-exempt yan. Okay yan. So, kung if ever Bitdefender can provide a way, kung baga na, bago, walang mangyayaring block agad upon deployment. Basta meron lang kaming i-introduce na hash, or anything, or whatever, kung ano man kailangan nyo, or process. Nasasabihin namin, pag galing sa process na to, or pag dito nang galing, huwag mo nang i-block. Bago pa mangyari yung block, tsaka kasi ang annoying na part ngayon is mangyayari muna yung block, tsaka namin sasabihin na hindi, paki-accept yan, gano'n. So kung kung meron ganung klase ng solution, send over a POC for me. Let's do a POC demo at saka kung sino pwede mag-produce ng code for 10,000 seats.
Okay, sir, sure po. Ayun. Actually, sir, dun sa meron tayo talaga, sir, yun yung kanina, sir, na custom rules po. We can input before, sir, magkaroon ng
Bago mangyari. Okay, that's good.
Ayun, process, and sir, type of process, pwede, sir, yan, kung file makuha natin or connection or even registry, pwede naman, sir. Yeah, so basta natin, i-enter natin yung value na kailangan ma-meet, sir, in Bitdefender.
Sorry kung I'm not sure kung masasagot niyo to at how does the licensing works? Does it include on seats or paano ba to?
Okay. Dun, sir, sa natin, sa licensing natin for EDR, tayo, sir, 1:1. Okay, so sir, we have the option for EPP with EDR na po siya. So yun po yung si Business Security Enterprise, or you can proceed po for EDR standalone. Ayan, so sir, pagdating sa pricing, I believe sila po makakasagot yan. Yan, sila Sam. Yan. So ayun, sir, you have the options actually.
Okay.
Sir, okay.
Parang nakaka-annoy kasi yung whitelist pagkatapos mangyari ng block, tsaka muna natin i-whitelist. Parang alam mo yan, yung ganun proseso. At least preemptive muna. Doble trabaho siya. Mas maganda kung doon muna i-preempt na kung may introduce natin, kung if it can work via hash or it can work via any identifier na pwede natin introduce via process. Yan ang currently na issue namin ngayon. Yeah, it's a financial firm kasi, so most of the internally developed apps, and due to the industry standard na hindi kami pwedeng mag-host sa labas namin, so we own our own data centers and our colos, kaya kailangan mangyari doon sa loob, yung pre-managed, self-managed lahat. So, anyway, thank you. Yeah, send me over. You have my details. Send over a demo, schedule or anything. Thanks.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Sir Kachin, for that questions. And then, may mga natututunan din tuloy kami dahil dun sa mga takeaways mo and yung mga shinare mo po. So, ayan, congratulations. You also won 500 pesos Shopee voucher. So, meron tayong isang question here, Ryan, sa comment section from Sir Gary Villete. By the way, Sir Gary, would you like to ask this question personally to Ryan? And pa-open cam na rin po kasi sayang, baka maya 500 pesos GC rin po yan. Okay, Sir Gary, nandyan ka pa po? Sir Gary. I think wala na yata si Sir Gary dito or... Yan, sige. Ako na lang yung magbabasa ng question ni Sir Gary para malaman din ng ibang attendees yung magiging answer natin to this. So with regards to the implementation of Bitdefender over AWS, could we do it hybrid, install it on local?
Okay, so for integration to, kay AWS, as of now, I think available sa kay Bitdefender is yung AWS Cloud. Although hindi ko pa po na-experience or yung nakita na meron tayong AWS local. But if ano naman po, again, we can try to integrate yan. As long as mamimit po, actually si Bitdefender, meron siyang mga requirements, ang mga prerequisites na kailangan ibigay. So maybe we can check muna yun bago tayo mag-proceed yan kung mag-focus tayo sa cloud or mag-hybrid tayo. Yeah.
Alright, thank you so much, Ryan. And I hope narinig ng iba yon and si Sir Gary din. So next question from Sir Bernard Beltran. What is the minimum license subscription? Is it a managed service? So, Rai, wait lang. Sir Bernard, would you like to ask this question personally po and then give your takeaway na rin? Sir Bernard. Naku, mukhang wala na din yata si Sir Bernard. Pero kanina nagsishare siya ng insights niya regarding dun sa mga question ni Sir Katchin. So, you can answer na rin, right?
Okay, so the question, tama ba, is what's the minimum license subscription?
Yes. Or is it
Okay,
a
so
managed
this is a
service?
managed service. Okay. So, first, Bitdefender minimum license, if I'm not mistaken, the minimum tama is 5, no? Yeah, so,
Yes.
ano siya? So, first is a subscription-based si Bitdefender. And then, if it's a managed service, hindi po. Yan, actually, hindi siya talaga originally. But since Bitdefender offers other services or premium services, they have what they call the MDR. Okay, so it called stands for Managed Detection and Response. Okay, so dito po si Bitdefender mismo, principal yan from outside our country, sila yung magmamanage po ng ating EDR or XDR account. Then they will have collaboration with you, and especially kapag nagkakaroon po ng detection. So that will siguro answer your question kung si Bitdefender is a managed service po siya.
Okay, thank you so much, Rai, for that answer. So, yan. My question here from Benjeline Sebastian. Taishan, what is the difference of Bitdefender EDR to other EDR providers?
Okay, question. Ayun po, actually, I cannot, to be honest, I will not, I cannot answer that, question, but, of course, we all know naman po na yung iba-ibang AVs, meron po silang mga advantage or disadvantages against each other. But in order for you, to really know the difference is actually, to testing talaga. So even you refer sa mga, mga reviews yan online, since iba-iba po kasi yung, yung parang kada, let's say, tao, iba yung, nila, parang requirements nila. So, yun, siguro sir, order you talaga po to know ano po yung difference is we can set a POC or set another meeting to test po yan si Bitdefender EDR. Ayan.
Yes, correct. Thank you so much, Rai. No? So I hope Miss Benjeline nasagot po yung question natin about that. We can provide trial na lang po for us to test mismo ano ba yung kagandahan ng EDR ni Bitdefender compared with other providers. Because with this, hindi po tayo naninira ng competitors natin. Pawang business lang po. Okay? So next question from Sir James Monsato. How Bitdefender responds for a ransomware attack? Wait, Rai. Sir James, would you like to open your camera and share your takeaway? Sir James? Yan. Hi, Sir James. Guwapo ka pa po sa hapon. Sir, nakamute ka. Di namin marinig.
Hello, sorry.
Yan.
Nakamute lang.
Yan.
Hello, good afternoon po.
Yes, sir. Good
So
afternoon.
regarding po sa ransomware attack, how Bitdefender can respond? So may mga procedure po ba na gagawin or ano yung mga steps ni Bitdefender para ma-prevent natin yung magiging ransomware or kung sakali man na ma-attack na yung customer, ano yung magiging remediation ni Bitdefender?
Okay, sir. Good question. Yan po. Okay, so, ayun sir, ito si ransomware, I do know po, I believe ito talaga sir yung isa sa mga hate or pinakaayawan talaga ng mga ITs. Yan. So, Bitdefender, marami po silang ano sir, pwedeng gawin or magagawin. Yan. So, first na dyan sir, Bitdefender, siguro sir sabihin ko na, yun po, yung kanilang employees, yung kanilang total employees sir, as of now, nasa almost 2,000 na sila. 50% of that, sir, is naka-focus sa threat and analysis. Okay? So, dun, sir, then they have they call technology na, sir, advanced machine learning or yung dynamic machine learning po. So, continue, sir, yung pag-adapt ni Bitdefender sa existing threats or events ngayon. Yan. So, also, Bitdefender have this feature po, tinatawag niya na ransomware vaccine. Okay, so any existing na ransomware variant, ini-immune na tayo or ini-immunize ni Bitdefender yung ating any endpoint servers, yeah, as long as merong Bitdefender. Okay, so if naman po, let's say worst case scenario, ito talagang ransomware variant na to is talagang bago, even other AV hindi pa nila na-detekto or wala pa silang information. So Bitdefender will have the tinatawag na ransomware mitigation naman. Ito naman sir, actually the last line of defense na ni Bitdefender. Ang gagawin niya is once na sir nagkaroon ng ransomware encryption sa mga files natin is gumagawa siya ng mga backups po. But as of now, yung kaya niyang gawin or yung mga kaya niya i-backup is yung mga may file size na 15 MB per file. So kasi ang process or yung ginagawa ni Bitdefender is during the encryption po nung ransomware. So kaya ganun yung file size na kaya pa niyang i-ano. Kasi kung sir, mga video nasa sir, malaki na yung size nun. So, matatagalan, sir. Kumbaga, tapos na yung sir, yung encryption, tsaka pa lang niya ulit, sir, kumbaga, nare-restore yung mga malalaking file size. So, for now, sir, mga 15 MB yung kaya niyang i-backup, sir.
Sir, nakamute ka po ulit.
Ayun, sir. Okay, noted po. Noted this po. Thank you.
And thank you so much,
Thank you
Sir
po.
James. But before that, I would like you to share naman po your takeaways regarding po dun sa naging presentation ni Ryan kanina. So you have to share something, sir?
Sa akin naman, wala naman. Okay naman sa akin
Okay
yung
na.
naging presentation. Yes po.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir James, and congratulations, another winner of 500 pesos Shopee voucher. So next question here from...
Thank you po.
Thank you, sir. Do you have a demo version of Bitdefender? If yes, where can we get it? From Sir Carlito of CDA.
And sir, if you will request for a demo version of Bitdefender, again sir, we can set first a presentation muna yan to properly introduce si Bitdefender yan. Then after that, maybe we can proceed na. If you are kung available din kayo that day, we can proceed for the POC. So we can give bibigyan namin kayo ng trial and so for sir, actually for 30 days yan yung binibigay namin. So kasi mga 10 endpoints, 20 endpoints, yan. So we can provide naman that, sir.
Yan, thank you so
na kayo,
much.
sir, kung anong setup yun. Yan. Sorry.
Yan, okay, thank you so much, Ryan, and thank you, Sir Carlito. Next question from Miss Jana from Microgold. Where does the Bitdefender Gravity Zone Cloud Console servers located? Where are the Cloud Console server located?
Okay, so technically you are asking po na ma'am, so saan located yung mga servers po ni Bitdefender? Okay, so yung main office po nila is actually located sa Bucharest, Romania. Then may mga din po sila, other branches yan sa US, UK, Europe, Middle East, even sa Australia din po. Yan. So may mga branch offices po sila doon. Yan. But their main office or yung head office po nila, yung mga service nila is located sa Bucharest, Romania po.
All right, thank you so much, Rai. And I hope Miss Jana nasagot po yung question natin. Okay, so yan, last na po, no? Meron na lang tayong isa pa na inaantay na winner ng ating 500 peso Shopee voucher, yung mag-share po ng insights. Okay, before we proceed with the question ulit. So last one, sino po dyan ang medyo matapang? raise na po ng hand or open na po ng camera? Meron po ba? Ayan, meron. Si Sir John Balmig. Go, Sir John.
Good afternoon. Hi.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Po.
I want to share my insights on using the Bitdefender. We've been using it for running for 4 months. 4 years. Sorry, 4 years. So I could attest to the performance of Bitdefender. How deep the informations and the statistics, no, o yung sinasabi nating dashboard. To my fellow technicals there and ITs, that's for sure na lahat ng statistics at analytics na makuha natin sa Bitdefender. So in terms of na-mention ni Sir kanina, no, yung sa ransomware vaccine. So yes, kasama yan yung ransomware vaccine, and to add, not only Bitdefender is focusing on ransomware and any other simple or complex virus, no, it's also capable of two what's this protocols, which is yung behavioral natin at yung signature based. Kayang-kaya niya yan. So from web up to endpoint up to NAS natin sa loob, scan ni Bitdefender yan. And you can actually, dyan na kami kumukuha, no? Miss Honey and Sir Ryan, I hope we could work with you more on Bitdefender, where I think, if I'm not mistaken, you are exploring the mobile version of Bitdefender. Hopefully, meron na tayo, because kami nagdi-deploy din kasi kami ng company devices, iPads, mobile phones. So, yun. It's very good, Bitdefender. We've been actually analytics in terms of attacks, in terms of you can classify actually, kung magre-report tayo sa mga boss natin, pwede nyo classify yan, types of attacks, filter nyo from which endpoint or PC, for example, and to what extent. You can get it here on console. Download nyo lang. That's it.
Yes.
That's all, Miss Honey and Sir Ryan.
Thank you,
Grabe
sir.
naman
Sir,
yung
thank you po.
takeaways mo, sir. Grabe, no?
Yes,
Parang
yes.
sa buhat mo naman si Bitdefender dyan. At
We
dahil
are
dyan,
very
saan
happy.
address mo,
Yes.
sir?
Yes.
Dahil sa Pasko, meron kang pa-IPSYSTEMS jacket. Char. Charit lang, sir, ah.
So,
Thank you, sir.
current users for of our Bitdefenders, lahat kami, which is we are 170 plus 170 plus
Yes.
clients. So, yun. Super happy.
Thank you,
And
sir.
thank you
Okay.
for
Yeah.
presenting, no, Bitdefender. Guys, I know it's ito takeaway na lang, ma'am, no. I could vouch, no, you can really get what you paid for this endpoint kay Bitdefender. All right? So yun lang, kasi it's I know medyo tipid in terms ng infra, in terms of software na ginagamit natin sa IT. So it's been medyo mahirap din i-defend, but as soon as may yung POC na na-mention ni Sir Kanchin kanina, yes, yun lang naman ang kailangan natin kung i-defend natin yan sa mga boss natin, sa mga CFOs, especially, no, sa accounting natin. So yun lang. And I believe Sir Ryan and Miss Honey could help you with that, no? Pupunta yan sa office, right? Miss Honey and Sir Ryan?
Of course, sir. Saan
Oh.
ba office mo? Kanina, di ba, IPSYSTEMS jacket lang ang
Tapos
meron ka?
Tapos
Ngayon-
walkthrough. I'm not this is my honest insights with Bitdefender.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Ngayon, meron ka na rin kasamang wine sa Pasko. Antayin mo na lang yan, sir. Salamat sa mga takeaways mo. So, yung iba nating
Thank you,
attendees,
thank you.
narinig nyo po yun, di ba? So, he could vouch for Bitdefender, and I think kayo rin naman po na-experience nyo na si Bitdefender. So, ayan, meron tayong last question here from Sir John Kevin Diaz. may buyback ba kayo if merong existing subscription si end user sa ibang AV? So, to answer that, ako na lang po, no, Sir Kevin. So, regarding your questions, ang pwedeng gawin dyan ni IPSYSTEMS is that i-upgrade natin yung existing license or existing AV ng client nyo into Bitdefender, but we will offer extra discount. So, ganun po yung tinatawag natin, competitive upgrade discount. Para siyang buyback in a way, pero competitive upgrade discount yung tawag natin dyan. Okay? So, yan. Thank you so much.